Good morning. I slept all night through. Good morning to you. If you're not a Singing in the Rain fan, what are you doing? But yeah, it's morning. I'm awake. I can't fucking see for shit because I don't have my glasses on and I don't have contacts in right now. I think I'm gonna put in contacts today though, because the glasses were... I'm just not a huge fan of glasses because I have really good peripheral vision. And so it's like blurry and then it makes me nauseous. We're awake and it's gonna be another chill day because that was rough again last night. But I have a plan. I have a plan today and I'll explain that later. Well, I put my phone down and I didn't know where it was, so I made my bed. Didn't record it, but that's okay. I'm doing this part now. And I also got into a little bit of a fight with a girl from fucking Facebook Marketplace. Of all places. Of all places. I had some skull shot glasses listed. Sorry. I had some skull shot glasses listed on Facebook Marketplace, and in the background, let me show you. So in the background of the photos, I had this down here with this, I mean, it used to be a pumpkin, but now it's ice skates. But so like they were in the background here, and then the shot glasses are like right here, and it's the shot glass is in focus, and you can see a fraction of this candlestick, right? Okay, so this lady on Facebook Marketplace said, I'll take the candlesticks or something like that. And I was like, well, that's funny because they're not for sale. Because I was like, girl, what? Like, did you read the title, read the description? None of that said the candlesticks, and only a portion of them were visible in the photos. So what? And then she like sent a laughing face and then was like, well, would you consider selling them or something like that? And I was like, no, that's why they're not for sale. Because I fucking love this bitch. I thrifted that vintage candle holder, cleaned the fucking shit out of it, and I got those candlesticks at TJ Maxx on a massive sale. And they're like hand dipped or whatever, and they're beautiful. And I love that bitch. So like, no. And I didn't list it. So why are you asking? And then, like, I already said funny because it's not for sale. So like, why would you even ask past that? And then she was like, why would you put it in the pic then? And I was like, and then I used ChatGPT. I was like, girl. So if you want to say that, maybe I'll get into that later. We can do a story time on that. I guess today is just the day of being a Karen, which I fucking hate being. I don't want to be a Karen. But if I have to be, I will be. And that's the annoying part. But I've been in this shit with fucking Joanne Fabrics for over a month. Yeah. There was an order placed on the 30th of October, and there was an issue with it, so I immediately called, and they were like, okay, well, we can't do anything until it ships out, so once it ships out, call us back, and then we'll give you a refund. And I was like, that's such a strange way. Like, they couldn't cancel or change the order at all once it was placed. I called immediately when I realized the issue. Because what happened was I paid with my Venmo account, which I'd never done before on Joann's, or I've done it a couple places, but like it never asked me for a mailing address. And I thought it was going to ask me for a mailing address, and then it didn't. And so it ended up mailing to my billing address, which is not where I currently live. And so I called them immediately, and they were like, oh yeah, no worries. Like, we just can't cancel or change it, but we can get that situated for you. We'll get you a refund once it ships out. And I was like, so strange. Okay. Very strange. But called back, and they were like, we don't normally do that, but okay, like, yeah, sure, we'll process the refund. And so on October 31st, they processed the full refund, is what they told me, to my PayPal account. And I was like, well, that's funny because I didn't use my PayPal account. I used my Venmo account. While I know that PayPal owns Venmo, I didn't use my PayPal account. So I'm just like clarifying that. And also the account number that they had listed, I'm like, girl, that's not my account number. So I don't know where you're refunding this to. So then I emailed back and I was like, that's not the account number attached to the account that I used to pay for this. And like, you keep saying PayPal and I'm using Venmo. Like, I know. So I used my Venmo, but I used my Venmo to use my debit card even. So it was very strange. I just didn't want to get my card out, whatever. So I have not received a refund in my debit account, my Venmo account, or my PayPal account. I've checked all of those and I've told them that, but they keep being like, we've initiated it, we've sent it, it already went through on October 31st. I'm like, bitch, it's been a month and I still haven't seen it. And so like halfway through last month, I just reached out to Venmo and I was like, hey, like they told me that they've refunded this. I'm not seeing this refund. And I sent them all the documentation and they initiated disputes for the charges because it charged 2 separate times, but just the total price, whatever. And so I emailed Joanne's back because Joanne's was like, well, we sent the refund, so I recommend reaching out to your financial institution. And I was like, okay, well, clearly you haven't sent it because I don't have it, but let me reach out. So I did, and then once they initiated the dispute, I emailed back and I was like, hey, they initiated the dispute. I'm just letting you know so that you can promptly and accurately give the information to my financial institution so that they can resolve the issue. And then they email me back and they're like, oh my God, I'm not even gonna get into this part because it's like too crazy because they're not reading my emails. They're not reading them because I give them all of the information. And then I'm like, what? So I'll give you the last one. We can do another story time on this one too. It'll have to be a whole fucking video. Anyway, I get an email back today that's like, we sent the refund. So if you don't see it, then initiate a dispute with your financial institution. Which I had told them I had done like 3 or 4 emails back. And I had also reiterated it in every email. So I'm like, you're just not reading my emails. And I was like, I recommend reading all the emails and seeing, because I was just letting you know that a dispute has been initiated and my financial institution should be in contact with you to get this issue resolved. And I'm letting you know so that then you have this in the forefront so that you're like, oh, okay, here's the information. But no. I hate being a Karen. I don't want to be a Karen, but like, okay, girl. I need to straighten my hair because ain't no way I'm gonna be doing Vlogmas with my fuck ass bob this whole time. Like, it's not happening. Doesn't look good without a curl because you can just like see the choppiness and you can kind of still see it. So I think I just need to do a little bit more, but I want to do a little at a time, obviously. But if the hairstylist that did this bob is watching this, nothing against you, girl. I fucking love you. All love, no hate. I understand that my blunt bob cut is fairly challenging to achieve. So I don't blame you. I went to fucking cosmetology school. I didn't graduate, but I have about 500 hours of cosmetology school. So like, I know how hard it can be and I don't blame you in any way. I will tell you right now though that I probably won't come back to you for this specific haircut. Any other haircut? Probably, because I know this one's just really challenging, but it's one of my faves, and right now it hasn't been because it just hasn't looked the way that I wanted it to. Untangle! Unhand me! Dalton just gave me this little package. He said it was going to be a Christmas gift, but he decided it's going to be a regular gift and he'll just get a different Christmas gift. Yeah. One of those rings?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
So you don't even have to pick up your phone. You can just lay there.
Taking a walk during sunset. It's a beautiful evening, and it's actually not that cold, so we might take a longer walk than I anticipated. Dalton's on a phone call with his sister in the other room, so I'm trying to be quiet. But I was literally about to take a shower, and then this monstrosity of color behind me is bothering me, so I'm gonna fix it. ADHD! ADHD! So for my family's Christmas, we just buy gifts for one of our siblings, and I have 5 siblings, so that makes a lot more sense financially. And I just got my package from my little sister, so it's just an Amazon box, and I'm just wrapping it up as is and gonna put it under the tree. I wrapped the gift, and now we are about to watch Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Dallas Buyers Club. I've never seen it before, so I'll let you know what I think. We just finished the movie, and it was pretty good, actually. It was rated R, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be rated R.
I think that's why I've never seen it before, because I was raised Mormon, so I wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies for the longest fucking time. Okay, don't ask me why I decided to have a little wine when I still don't have Vlogmas figured out, but I'm honestly feeling like it's going better today. I tried a somewhat new method, and I'm able to add a little bit more bells and whistles now because I'm kind of getting the hang of it as well. So hopefully that's a nice added thing. As I just edited like half the day's video, as it was exporting, I was reading this book. I started it yesterday, and I only read the first chapter yesterday. I'm on the second chapter today, obviously, and I'm loving it already. It's so good. I'm not a big reader. Like, I've never been a reader, and I even told myself if I finish, like, my goal is to finish 3 books by the end of the year, and so far I've finished 2. So if I can finish this one, then this will be my 3rd. So that's cool. I did say if I finish 5 by the end of the year, then I would buy myself a Kindle. But I don't think we're looking at that point yet. But that's okay. We can wait on the Kindle. I really want the kids' Kindle that has the space whales, because I don't know if you can see all that well, but I have this tattoo on my arm. I love whales, and orcas are my favorite whale. Just love that design of that Kindle. So I want that one. Plus I heard that there's like no ads on kids' Kindles, so period. So I've got a decent amount left to do. Truthfully, I only applied for 1 job today. And maybe I might apply for more as I'm like exporting and uploading my video, maybe. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a chill night. Let me look through my list, shall I? Let's see. Oh, I didn't meditate this morning. Oops. I meditate every evening anyway, so before I go to sleep, like as I'm going to sleep. One home improvement task. What did I do today? I don't even think I did a home improvement task, did I? I did move my body. We went for a walk. I'm gonna journal. I'm reading, and then yoga. Okay. We're pretty good on track. My goal, it's currently 10:07, and my goal is to finish editing, uploading by midnight. That's my goal. Because lately, I think the first night it was like 2 something a.m. The second night it was 1 a.m. So if I could do midnight, that'd be great. And then if I could do 11 tomorrow, that'd be great. I feel like 11 is ideal. Not too late, not too early. Right in the sweet spot.